Okay, find the slope of the line. Well, there is a formula for slopes. You can use the formula when you're calculating something sometimes, but here it is. Slope m. The slope of any line is, and here it is, folks, important one, you remember it for higher math classes, it's just the difference in the y value, so we call it y2 take away y1. Okay, the difference in the y's, so y's are on top, x's are on bottom. It's over the difference in the x values, okay, x2 take away x1. Right, that's an important formula, is that. Slope is the difference in y's over the difference in x's. All you guys have to do is count. Right, doesn't matter which one of these you choose. Okay, let's do here. How's the difference in y's here? Right, between this point and this point. Right, let's have a look, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have gone up 6. Right, that's the difference in my y's. I'm going to go over 1, 2. Okay, so that's the difference in the x's. So it's like you can draw a little sketch here. I've gone up 6 over 2 to get to the next point. That's it, folks. 6 over 2, which is slope m equals 3. Okay, there you go. Now, it is a positive slope. Remember this, okay? Because sometimes when you're counting, you forget it's a positive slope because it's increasing from left to right. That's a positive slope. Let's look at a negative slope. That's a negative slope. It's going downhill from left to right. I know this slope is going to be negative. Right, still using the same formula. Remember, the difference in y's over the difference in x's. So, here we go. I'll start down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count the axis. 7, 8. I've gone up 9. The difference in my y's is 9. Okay, remember, y's on top. Over. What's the difference in x's? Right, a 1. So start from there, remember. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3. But look, so what's 9 over 3? It's 3, but look, it must be negative 3. It's a negative slope, okay? And that's the answer. It's going downhill. Remember that. Okay, one more. Some strange ones. Now look at this. What's the difference in the y's? Doesn't matter which one we choose. Let's go between this point and this point. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've gone up 5, okay? But look, now be careful of this, alright? You haven't got any difference in x's. There's no change in the x. If there's no change in the x, what's this? Undefined. Remember this? The slope is undefined. You can't divide by 0. So do remember that. I mean, the alternative to this one, I may as well do it even though it's not on this question, is what if you had a horizontal line? What if I had this? Okay. Well, look, what's the difference in the y's? Okay, what's the difference? There isn't any. Okay, so for this one, I'd have a 0 on top. There's no difference. It doesn't matter what's on the bottom. If there's no difference in y's, if that is 0 on top, the answer would be 0. Okay, so just be aware, the actual question for this one, the vertical line is undefined. All right, let's get rid of this. Okay. Because there's no change in the x, just y's. So you have a 0 on the bottom. Can't have that, remember. If there's no change in y's, in other words, a horizontal line, no change in y's, 0's on top, that's okay. It's 0. So remember the two. Okay, just be careful.